Sophie was kind but lacked confidence. In a narrow alley, she was approached by some soldiers. She did not know what to do. Then a voice came, and a hand rested on her shoulder. The man pointed his finger, and the soldiers walked away like puppets. He told Sophie to pretend they knew each other because someone was chasing him. Sophie listened and held his arm. Black creatures began to appear on the walls behind them. They were servants of the Witch of the Waste. As the creatures got closer, the man gently jumped and flew into the air with her. Sophie was very scared, but with the man's comfort, she slowly got used to walking in the air. She did not know what trouble this experience would bring her. The man dropped Sophie off at a safe place and jumped down from the balcony. Then he disappeared. The Witch of the Waste took out a teapot and collected all the monsters. That night, she found Sophie's hat shop and spoke rudely to her. She looked at Sophie with jealousy. Then she passed through Sophie's body like a ghost. After that, Sophie turned into an old woman with wrinkles all over her face. She could not believe what happened. She had no way to tell anyone, so she chose to leave the town. She saw a stick by the road and tried to use it as a cane, but she pulled out a scarecrow. It was actually a cursed human. The scarecrow followed behind her and somehow brought her a cane. The sky turned dark, and the wind became cold. When Sophie had nowhere to go, a huge castle appeared in front of her, blowing steam. It was about to leave. Without thinking, she walked into the strange building. Inside, it was full of dust. It looked like it had not been cleaned for a long time. She sat near the fireplace to warm up. She felt so cozy that she started to fall asleep. Then the fire suddenly spoke. It said the curse was hard to break and that she should not tell anyone about it. It was actually a fire demon. It had made a deal with the man and was now trapped in the fireplace, giving power to the castle. Sophie soon fell asleep. The next day, a young boy found her. Sophie was shocked by the castle. There was a round dial on the door with 4 colors. Each color led to a different place. Soon, the man came back from the black section. He looked tired. Sophie lied and said she was the new cleaning lady. The man believed her and invited her to eat with them. He asked what was in her pocket. Sophie pulled out a piece of paper and gave it to him. The magic paper burned up right away and left a mark on the table. It was a message from the Witch of the Waste. The man waved his hand and wiped away the mark. Sophie wanted to explain, but no words came out. So she worked hard to clean the house and scared away the mice and bugs. Then she went to the bathroom on the 2nd floor. The air smelled strange. She opened the window, and the view took her breath away. The castle was walking through mountains and rivers. The scenery looked like a beautiful painting. Later, the castle stopped beside a lake. The scarecrow helped hang the laundry. The view healed Sophie's heart and made her feel peaceful. At that time, the man was fighting metal beasts in the sky on the battlefield. They destroyed the land. Everything he saw had turned to ashes. The black section led to the battlefield. The man returned to the castle, exhausted. He had used too much magic and almost could not return to his human form. He looked at the sleeping Sophie and realized she was the same girl he had saved that day. However, the next day, Sophie turned back into the old woman again.